Welcome to Damn Mad, mother and daughter.
Daughter and mother.
Yep. And a special guest.
Yes, we have a special
daughter and mother, mother and daughter.
Get the concept. And round and round and round it goes.
Yeah.
Right? So we thought it would be nice to give you some insight on what took place for us recently, and that was
a client's commissioned us to redo a guest room. They were expecting their fourth child.
Yes.
And they had a really beautiful guest room. The mom would come and stay there, but there was no curtains, so it started off with, we just want curtains, and my mom and I get in there, and
the first thing they said is, we like the carpet that we chose. They had beautiful flooring, beautiful wood flooring.
Oh yeah.
And they had a really, really pretty area rug.
Well, the area rug they had in there was actually an area rug that we purchased for another client and ended up returning.
Yes.
It didn't work in the space, but we loved it that much, so we were so happy to see it again in their space.
Right. It actually somehow, not the same exact carpet, but a carpet identical to it. Yeah, so that was really cool. And so, and Mr. and Mrs. Client, they were sort of like, we want to make this place kind of cozy, but comfortable for people to come and stay with us, but kind of a classy type of classic guest room, if you will. I think. Yeah. And so
traditional and
yes.
elegant.
Yes,
that's what they were looking for.
Yes,
but we're still learning about their style.
Yes. They have actually commissioned us to do some other rooms, which you'll get to see when those are completed. But for now, what we did with this guest room is we came back home and we said, okay, we love the flooring, we love the carpeting, and they said, you have carte blanche to do whatever you can to make this guest room appealing for all of our family and friends that will be coming to visit. So of course that just sent us on a
tailspin. Oh my God, there's so much we can
do. Right? So well, one of the other requirements was they wanted to keep the ceiling fan, because we were considering on changing the ceiling fan. The ceiling fan was kind of nice, to be honest with you. But it was sort of a bit of a bay window that they had in the guest room.
Tiny bit bump out, not specifically a bay, but it had a little bit of a bump out, so they were worried about how the
curtains would lay.
Yeah.
So we decided to just put a mood board together for them, which we always find helpful for the clients, because that way it gives them an idea of where we're going.
Yeah, where we're going with it.
Right, and it also gives us more of a visual of, certain things they may like or may not like, so we can give and take in that aspect.
Right.
And
we revise as much as we need to accommodate what they like.
Right. So, that being said, we found some great bedding, nice crisp white bedding that she absolutely loved.
Well, they had white bedding there before, but she's like, I want to get rid of it, so that's why we got brand new.
Right, but she wanted white bedding.
She wanted white bedding, yeah. And then also we kept their nightstands.
Yes.
It worked well. They were really dark, but it worked well in the space. So we actually used the curtain rod to bring the dark color up. And incorporate that into the room too.
Kind of a taupey cream color curtain, and that kind of brought
it was a linen.
Yes.
Beautiful.
So it let a lot of light in.
Surprisingly, that was a Target. No, that was an Amazon buy.
Yes.
It was an Amazon buy.
Yes. Yes, it was, and they were really pleased with it. Absolutely pleased with it, and then. We decided to do mirrors above the nightstands, which they loved. They had a mirror that was actually Mr. Client's from his college days, if I recall.
Yeah, but they didn't have another one, so we said, it's
Yeah,
gotta
ciao for now on that one. And
go. We
they
need matching.
yes, so we got them matching mirrors to flank the bed, and then above the bed we did a really clean, crisp look, just a row of floral arrangements in a frame.
They were
So-
mirrored frames. It was beautiful. So we got a headboard. They didn't have a headboard before.
Yes.
And on top of the headboard, so we had the headboard
Across
with
the
the
headboard.
flanked,
You'll see it in the picture.
flanked mirrors, and then the 4 pictures on top that were in the mirrored frames, and they were almost a black and white
Yes.
floral.
Yes.
Um,
Very subtle.
yeah,
Very subtle. A hint of color, but very, very subtle.
very subtle.
And then we did lighting also
We did lamps on each
either side of the
yeah
bed.
of the night tables.
Oh, and the beautiful, because they love to camp, and they like nature. So we found a really pretty 3-piece
Yeah, it was
canvas.
a trio canvas,
Yes.
and we put it on one of the walls,
Which
it
they
was like
love.
but it was almost like black and white.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and we put that on the wall, and then also they
the
ottoman.
we did a nice low ottoman, and on the ottoman we put on a throw, a couple of pillows, and because they love camping, we
got a tray with a couple of books on camping. It was like,
yes,
I think the best places to travel. It was like camping cocktails,
yes,
and there was one other one. I
some
don't know.
fun stuff.
Yeah, and then on top of it we put a little
Camper.
yeah, well, no, we put a
Oh,
lantern.
lantern.
We put
A lantern,
We
yes.
wanted to do a camper and we couldn't
Yes.
find one that
Oh,
was
yeah.
nice looking. So we ended up doing a lantern and it just came out beautifully.
Yes.
It really did.
Yes.
And for the curtain tie backs, we actually got crystal ones,
Yes.
which they absolutely loved.
Yes.
Because-
It gave it just a little bit of a sparkle in the room, and
Yeah.
it picked up on the mirrored frames, I
Mhm.
think.
Yep.
So.
And it gave it that timeless look.
Yes, yes, very classic, very timeless. It's just one of those looks that never grows old.
Right.
So I think that they seemed to be so happy.
Yeah.
They were really.
Mrs. Client's parents said it was too nice to stay in there.
But they have.
Yeah, but they have.
And they've loved it, and
Yeah.
Needless to say, baby number 4 has arrived, and
Yeah.
she's doing very, very well,
Yeah.
and she is growing, and
I think she's
everyone-
almost 3 months now.
something like that, yeah, and so everyone made out well. I think everyone loved what we did.
Yes.
So our next adventure with them, I think we have 2 other rooms going on with them that we'll be able to share.
Yeah,
with
we're
you
doing
in
a
the
dining
future.
room and we're doing their great room.
Yes.
So they're in the works now and hopefully they'll be done
Yes.
in the next couple of months.
Yes, so
Yeah.
something for you to look forward